Hi guys, how are you? It's Bricks Nostalgia here, and what I would like to do with you today is to play a bit of a fun game, which is that I would like to build the alternate builds that are on the back of the box of this set number 6693 from the late 80s. Now, I bought this box about 2 weeks ago or so, and I bought it because I wanted to have the box. However, even if this one in front of me is not the original set I had when I was a kid, I had this set when I was a kid, and I do have a lot of childhood memories related to it, and memories related to me trying to build some of these suggestions that are in the back of the box. So what I would like to do is, being a very easy set and being the builds very easy, so that is not going to take me a lot of time to build all of them. I just want to go through each one of them, build them, and just give you a quick brief review about each one of them. Okay, so here we go, let's get started. Okay, so here we are with the first of the builds. It's the one that you see here. I just wanted to start with this because it's I think the cutest, and I do remember building this when I was a kid, so I wanted to go for it. And what you can see, this is made of just a little ramp, made of very basic pieces. The only thing to notice is that you can see it's asymmetrical because it's been using different pieces in order to get the whole thing together. And then there is this little jeep, very nice, very cute, I will say, very basic, just made with very few pieces, but very nice, and there's not much to say, just a very basic build. What I like a lot is the use of these pieces here on the front to give it a bit of interesting tail, and then the use of these clips in order to hold the shovel and the brush, this big brush, in order, you know, to give it a more realistic feeling. Not much to do, it's very basic, but you know, it's there's two things to consider here, two considerations to make. The first one is that it uses just very few pieces, which means that if over time you were gonna lose pieces, like it used to happen to me when I was a kid and there was no internet and no Brinklink in those days, you could still play with a toy, building alternative stuff, you know. You can see from this one you could still play and get this one. And then there is this concept that is something that struck me a lot when I was a kid, in not just this one but in other sets as well, which is that from the official build that was just a one thing, a one big thing, you could actually make more than one object as an alternate bit. For example, in here you have the jeep, but also have a ramp, which are two distinct separate things. And I do remember that even if this might sound a bit stupid, but when I was a kid, this is something that used to get me to think a lot. Okay, so this is it. We're gonna move, as you can see, I have a whole bunch of pieces left over for this build, so now we're gonna move to another one. Okay, so here we are with the second of the 5 builds I'm gonna be showing in this video. As you can see, okay, so this build is the one that you see here in this corner, so I should be showing you that in this angle. And it's very nice, very cute, and it's just a simpler, shorter version of sorry, let me move this out of the way. It's just a simpler and shorter version of the original build. Has the same functions with this section that can move up and down in order to empty the rubbish bin, and then we have also the possibility to move the whole back section up and down. Okay, very nice, very little. I just made up a bit this from here because from the picture only the back of it is shown, so I just try to rebuild this front section just based on the very few details that I could get out of this picture. And but yeah, it's very nice, very cute. I like the particular where you have these the possibility still through these clips to move to plug to attach some tools for the minifigs, and that's pretty much it. Very nice, I like it. And I'm just gonna give a very brief overview, and then we're gonna move to the next one. Okay, so let's move to the following one. Okay, so here we are for build number 3 out of 5. So as you can see, the one that I'm presenting now is the one on the bottom of the box. It's this little bulldozer with this big box that I guess is supposed, yes, is definitely a big rubbish bin, with the two minifigs, one driving the bulldozer to collect all the rubbish, and this second minifigure here collecting the whole thing with a shovel and a brush. Okay, so this is the build. Very easy, very basic, but still very fun to build. I'm just gonna go very quickly to show you the big rubbish container. There's just not much going on here, so definitely wouldn't spend much time into it. Then let's just take the second minifigure apart, and then let's go for a quick close-up of the bulldozer, which is a very nice build, especially consider that it's made of very basic parts. So you know, obviously you have to put a bit of imagination to imagine this is a proper bulldozer, but you know, for a 5-6 years old kid, which is the age I was when I got this set, you know, it works very well. You have this little feature of the front panel going up and down, and that's pretty much it, not much more. Okay, but very nice, very cute. So let's move quickly now to the last two builds. Okay, so number 4 and number 5. Okay guys, so here we are with build number 4 out of 5. The one I'm presenting now is this one that you see on the top left corner. As you can see, it's presented backwards, so I could reproduce accurately only the back of the build, and then on the front I've been a bit playing with the pieces I had left over. So let's move the minifigure out of the way and let's go for a closer look. Okay, so the interesting thing is that okay, I like a lot this build. It's one of the ones that I preferred the most when I was a kid, and the reason is that I was struck a lot by this little detail where the clips were put in this position in order to hold the equipment, but the fact is that it was in a very particular position, and it struck me a lot when I was a kid. While you know, in the other alternate builds, for example this one, or in the main alternate build, they were on the exterior part of the whole build. The fact that in this one they were in a completely different position caught a lot my attention. I like this build a lot. I think it's my favorite actually. What I like a lot is that it moves to a completely different shape and form now. While the official build will be with a flat front, this one has a more long one. So the change, the shape of the truck, the front of the truck completely changes, and plus it's the whole back section that completely changes shape. And while the previous one was a big box covered with a roof on top, this is open and it's more it looks more I don't know, makes me think that I could put different things other than garbage here. It makes it more like a regular truck that you would use to carry I don't know, maybe material for constructions and stuff like that, in order to bring stuff to a construction site. Okay, I really like it. It's really nice. A bit unusual, I would say, on the way it's structured all around, but you know, it's just a need due to the fact that there was a limit availability of pieces. The front here I just made it up with the pieces I had left over, because yeah, the picture just takes shows the back of the build, not the front. So pretty nice. I like it. I like the use of these inverted slopes here just by the tires. It's very nice. And that's pretty much it. Not much more to say. I really like it. I really like it. It's a very different build compared to the original one. So the interesting thing is that it uses almost all the pieces. I just have very few pieces left over here, just all these panels, but not much more left, so it makes it feel pretty complete as well. Okay, so guys, let's move to the very last one. Okay guys, so here we are with our last build for this video. Is the fifth video 5 out of 5. The build that you see here is the one that you see here on this top right corner of the back of the box. And as you can see, it's very nice, very similar to the previous one I showed you. So it works very well. Has a very good look. I have to say that actually maybe I prefer this one more to the previous one. That I don't know, it looks a bit smoother. I don't know why, and I like a bit better the fact that the front nose, it's a bit thinner than in the previous build. The only thing I can really understand is what this is. I think it's supposed to be a big rubbish bin, I guess, but I don't know, I just can't really understand in which way this could be useful. So I don't know, just, I mean, it looks nice when you put it here on the back of the truck because it fills up space, so that's very nice. But at the same time, I'm not sure it would be very useful in practice. I don't see it being of the right shape or size. Maybe this way we can pretend that the minifig is gonna move things. It's gonna take the bin up here and empty the rubbish bin away. That maybe will make more sense. Okay, however, so pretty much that's it. Just gonna give you a very brief last look at it, and pretty much that's it, guys. I just wanted to do this video just to relive a bit of childhood memories, the ones related to this set and this box. So feel free to rate, comment and subscribe. There's going to be a lot more coming, and feel free to tell me which one of the builds I showed you is your favorite, and I'll see you soon, I guess. Okay, thank you very much, bye.